Welcome to the Bloody Channel, you hungry lot. Today, we're ditching the fancy kitchens of Europe and heading straight to the heart of South America, Chile. This ain't about Michelin stars and fussy plating. We're talking bold flavors, fresh ingredients, and traditions that have been passed down for generations. Get ready to discover the top 10 Chilean dishes that'll make your taste buds sing. Right, you lot, let's kick things off with a Chilean classic, empanadas. These aren't just any pastries, they're a cultural icon, a beloved staple that brings people together. Imagine biting into a warm, flaky crust that gives way to a burst of savory filling. It's an experience that transcends mere eating. And don't you dare call them turnovers. Empanadas are so much more than that. They're a celebration of flavors and textures, a testament to the rich culinary traditions of Chile. Whether you're at a bustling street market or a relaxed picnic with friends, these golden parcels are the star of the show. These golden parcels of joy are a staple in Chile, and they put those sad, soggy excuses for pastries you find elsewhere to shame. Each empanada is a work of art, crafted with love and precision. The dough is flaky and buttery, a perfect vessel for the delicious fillings inside. We're talking flaky, buttery dough, crimped to perfection, and filled with a variety of savory goodness. The process of making empanadas is almost as enjoyable as eating them. Rolling out the dough, adding the fillings, and crimping the edges. It's a labor of love that pays off in every bite. The classic? Pinot, a flavorful mix of ground beef, onions, raisins, olives, and hard-boiled eggs. This combination might sound unusual, but trust me, it's a symphony of flavors that works beautifully. The sweetness of the raisins, the brininess of the olives, the richness of the beef, it's a party in your mouth. It's a symphony of textures and tastes that'll have you scoffing down a dozen before you can say, "Más empanadas, por favor." Whether you're sharing them with friends or savoring them on your own, empanadas are a joy to eat. So next time you see these golden beauties, remember, they're not just turnovers, they're a delicious piece of Chilean culture. Next up, we've got pastel de choclo, a dish that's as comforting as a warm hug from your Chilean grandma. This traditional Chilean dish is a staple in many households, bringing families together around the dinner table. It's a recipe that's been passed down through generations, each adding their own special touch. Imagine this, a creamy, sweet corn filling, studded with ground beef, and the freshest corn you can find. The corn is harvested at its peak, ensuring that every bite is bursting with natural sweetness. The filling is rich and hearty, a perfect balance of flavors that will make your taste buds dance. Chicken, onions, raisins, and olives, all coming together in a symphony of taste. The ground beef is seasoned to perfection, while the chicken adds a tender, juicy element to the dish. The onions bring a slight crunch and a hint of sweetness, while the raisins add a surprising burst of flavor. And let's not forget the olives, which add a touch of saltiness that ties everything together, all baked under a golden crust of, wait for it, mashed corn. This isn't just any crust, it's a layer of creamy mashed corn that turns golden and slightly crispy in the oven. The aroma that fills the air as it bakes is simply irresistible. Yeah, you heard that right. It's like a shepherd's pie had a love child with a cornfield, creating a unique and delicious fusion. The combination of the savory meat filling and the sweet corn crust is a match made in culinary heaven. And frankly, it's bloody brilliant. The flavors meld together beautifully, creating a dish that's both comforting and exciting. It's the kind of meal that makes you feel at home no matter where you are. One bite of this hearty dish, and you'll be transported to a Chilean family gathering, where the food is plentiful and the company is warm. It's a dish that brings people together, creating memories that last a lifetime, surrounded by laughter and the aroma of pure comfort food. The joy of sharing a meal with loved ones is what makes pastel de choclo so special. It's more than just food, it's a celebration of family, tradition, and the simple pleasures of life. Now, let's talk about cazuela, a traditional Chilean stew that's as hearty and satisfying as a good night's sleep. This one-pot wonder is a true testament to Chilean resourcefulness, using simple ingredients to create a flavor-packed broth that'll have you licking the bowl clean. We're talking tender chunks of beef chicken or pumpkin simmered with potatoes, corn on the cob rice, and a medley of aromatic vegetables. Each spoonful is a celebration of Chilean flavors, and trust me, you'll be going back for seconds. Alright, you hungry lot, forget everything you thought you knew about hot dogs because Chile's got a dish that'll blow your mind, the completo. This isn't just any ordinary hot dog, it's a culinary masterpiece that takes street food to a whole new level. This ain't your average street food, oh no. The completo is a beloved staple in Chilean cuisine, and once you try it, you'll understand why. We're talking a plump, juicy sausage nestled in a soft, toasted bun, grilled to perfection, but that's just the beginning. And then things get really interesting. The toppings are what truly set the completo apart from any other hot dog you've ever had. Imagine a mountain of toppings, not just a sprinkle, but a generous heap that transforms the sausage into a flavor-packed delight. Diced tomatoes, sauerkraut, adding a fresh and tangy crunch with every bite. Mashed avocado, creamy and rich, and a generous dollop of mayonnaise to tie it all together. And a drizzle of pebre, Chile's fiery condiment. Pebre adds a spicy kick that elevates the completo to a whole new level of deliciousness. It's a flavor explosion in every bite, a perfect harmony of textures and tastes that dance on your palate. And it's guaranteed to satisfy even the biggest appetites. So next time you're in Chile, don't just settle for any street food. Seek out a completo and experience this extraordinary culinary creation for yourself. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you. Listen up, food lovers, because we're about to dive into a culinary experience that's as unique as it is delicious: curanto. This traditional Chilean method of cooking involves digging a pit in the ground, layering it with hot stones, and then piling on a feast of seafood, meat, potatoes, and vegetables. The result? A smoky, earthy flavor that's out of this world. It's a true celebration of Chilean culture and a must-try for anyone who appreciates the art of slow cooking. Now, let's talk about a dish that's close to every Chilean's heart: asado. This ain't just your average backyard barbecue, oh no. Asado is a ritual, a celebration of life, and a chance to gather with loved ones over a mountain of perfectly grilled meats. We're talking succulent beef ribs, juicy sausages, tender chicken, and maybe even a few lamb chops thrown in for good measure. All cooked low and slow over an open flame, resulting in a smoky, caramelized masterpiece. Calling all seafood lovers, get ready for caldillo de congrio, a Chilean fish stew that's so good it'll make you want to slap your mama. This rich, flavorful broth is simmered with tender chunks of conger eel, potatoes, onions, carrots, and a splash of white wine for good measure. It's the kind of dish that'll warm you from the inside out, and it's best enjoyed with a side of crusty bread for dipping. Alright, you party animals, this one's for you. Coriana is a Chilean dish that's not for the faint of heart. It's a mountain of crispy French fries topped with thinly sliced beef, caramelized onions, and fried eggs. It's the kind of dish that's best enjoyed after a long night out, or maybe even as a prelude to one. Just be sure to bring your appetite, because this is one serious plate of food. Let's switch gears and talk about something a little sweeter: humitas. These Chilean tamales are made with fresh corn, milk, butter, and a touch of sugar, all wrapped up in corn husks and steamed to perfection. The result is a soft, slightly sweet, and utterly delicious treat that's perfect for breakfast, dessert, or any time you need a little pick-me-up. And finally, we come to sopaipillas, a Chilean classic that's near and dear to my heart. These crispy, golden brown pillows of fried dough are like little bites of heaven, and they're the perfect way to end any Chilean feast. Whether you enjoy them plain, sprinkled with sugar, or drizzled with chancaca, a Chilean molasses syrup, one thing's for sure: you'll be going back for more. So there you have it, you lot. A whirlwind tour of Chile's most delicious dishes. From hearty stews to savory pastries and sweet treats, Chilean cuisine is a melting pot of flavors that'll tantalize your taste buds and leave you wanting more. So next time you're feeling adventurous in the kitchen, why not give some of these dishes a try? And if you're lucky enough to find yourself in Chile, do yourself a favor and order everything on the menu. Trust me, your stomach will thank you.